What's going on, you guys? This is AZ Palau 21, and I'm bringing you again some UCHFF action here, WMMA 3. Alright, so let's get right into this. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and advance until our next action. In our last episode, we made a card. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead until we get to our next card. Alright, so we're at the day before the event. It's Thursday of week 3. Tomorrow's Friday of week 3, but we do have some stuff to address here. Contract negotiations with Vikram Sithalayan. See what this dude wants. What division is he in? Welterweight. I have way too many welterweights, but this dude is really good. Scout him. Oh, yeah, I cannot pass this guy up. So, we have a very a very deep welterweight division, but I'm going to go ahead and get this guy. He wants more guaranteed. Wow, he wants a lot of stuff. Alright, give this guy 4 matches guaranteed, couple more months, higher pay scale, higher win bonus. See if that does it for him. Too short. Wow. This guy, no, I'm not. 42 months. How about that? Alright, we got him. Alright, he's going to be working elsewhere for a little while. We have some emails. Let's look at them. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so American Option does not want us to show that. Alright, just a booking reminder. Alright, we're going to go ahead and skip towards the next day, and we'll get into this action here. Alright, it's fight day. Vicky Summers signed an extension. Erica Page signed an extension. Phoebe Bergman signed an extension, and so did Rhonda Britton. Alright, let's see what we have to address here before fight night. Karen Curtis. Karen is definitely a woman's name. See how good this girl is. Not the looker. Not a looker at all by any means, but she is dope. Let's see here. Wow. Not entirely great, but she's the #1 pound-for-pound woman fighter. Lot of aura. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go after her. See if she'll take this. Too short to fit those matches in. Fine, you get 30 months. And, yep. Alright, we got the #1 woman fighter in the world. Easy as that. Alright, so with that said, let's see these emails. Blocked. Alright, that's okay. Alright, so UCHFF 6. Just about ready to go. Main event once again, Tora Mizwar versus Dwayne Elaine for the middleweight title. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, here we go. So Cameron Leave. Alright, so in the booth, Alex Emerson. Alright, main event of the evening. We got William Harrison against T-Bone Morales. Ray Eaton versus Evan Gardner. Linton Wren versus Steve Mason. Manuel Cabral versus Tarcisio Dantas. Gustavo Spagnol versus Terry Katz. Alright, so Matthew Michael Kirby, who is 2-0, versus Blaze Hellraiser Weeks, who is also 2-0. Alright, so let's get this underway. Oh, alright, so Matthew Michael Kirby takes it by TKO against Blaze Weeks. Referee stops the fight. It's going to be a TKO. Awesome. Alright, so 3-0. Alright, so now we got the F-Bomb Ford, Barrett Ford, take on the Minuteman Carson Neuwirth. And this is going to end. This is going to be a decision. And that has to go 10 down to Neuwirth. All three judges scored 29 to 28 to Carson Neuwirth. So Ford shooting for a takedown quite a few times. And he just doesn't get it. Unanimous decision for Carson Neuwirth. And he will move on to 15 and 10. And Barrett Ford will be 4 and 3. Not a good start for Barrett Ford. Alright, so now we got Blas Suarez taking on Ned Butterfield. Underway. Takedown attempt. And Suarez is taken down finally. That could have been a big thing right there. Butterfield, I think Butterfield's going to take it. 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27. And the winner by unanimous decision is, in fact, Ned Butterfield. So the 23-year-old is going to move on to 4 and 0. And Blas Suarez will move on to 2 and 1. Did not do much that fight. Alright, so final prelim match. Natasha Mello versus Carmen Ruthwaite. Natasha Mello is 1 and 1. And so is Carmen Ruthwaite. My guess is that the loser of this fight is going to get fired. You're not going to lose 2 fights in a row in my promotion. Uh-oh. According to the latest rumors, Mello had her camp for this fight disrupted by illness, and she is not 100%. Ruthwaite hammering in on her. The referee jumps in and saves Mello. So that is going to be it. So Carmen Ruthwaite goes to 2 and 1, and Natasha Mello down to 1 and 2, and she probably will get released after this card here. All right, so main card finally. We got Gustavo Spagnol against Terry Cat in the light heavyweight division. Here we go. Cat takes a beating, and the referee has to stop the match. Gustavo Spagnol, the winner by TKO. Alright, so he's going to move on to 5 and 0. And Terry Cat is going to move on down to 4 and 1. Alright. Manuel Cabral versus Tarcisio Dantas. So 3 and 0 Dantas taking on Cabral, who is also 3 and 0. I'm just going to go ahead and sim this match. So I'm going to go to finish it. And Cabral is going to take it by submission in round 2 with an armbar. Nice, so he's going to move on to 4 and 0. Alright, Linton Wren going head-to-head with Steve Mason in the heavyweight division. So we got 4 and 1 with Wren and 5 and 0 with Mason. I'm going to take Mason in this one. So we're going to finish it. And Linton Wren actually gets Steve Mason TKO in round 1. Great fight, apparently. Alright, next we have Ray Eaton taking on Evan Gardner in the welterweight division. Gardner 4 and 0. And Eaton 8 and 1. Simply because of experience, I'm going to take Eaton in this one. And, ooh! Evan Gardner takes him down. TKO in round 2. A good fight. Alright, co-main event is up next. So, William Harrison against Guillermo Morales in the light heavyweight division. This is the #1 contenders fight. Morales 7-0-1 from Cuba, and Harrison, the All-American American, 4-0. Alright, so #1 contenders fight. I'm going to take Morales, sadly, and that is what is going to happen. Unanimous decision, poor match, probably very boring. Nonetheless, Guillermo is our #1 contender for the light heavyweight championship. Main event of the evening, Tora Mizwar taking on Dwayne the Pain Elaine. Alright, for the UCHFF middleweight championship. Tora 19-6, a lot of experience, and Dwayne 5-0. So we'll see. Mizwar with a takedown attempt, and Mizwar gets him. And Mizwar firing some punches. Second half of the first round. Looks like this first round is going to end. Mizwar trying to get in a takedown. Another one, and the round is over. 5 rounds once again. It's a championship fight for the middleweight championship. A takedown once again by Mizwar. He's just making him his bitch this fight. Submission attempt by Elaine. Mizwar defends it though. Alright, end of round 2. Round 3, here we go. There are 5 rounds. Takedown from Elaine. Mizwar trying to get back into this one. Alright, Elaine putting a takedown attempt in. Elaine underhooks, looking for a takedown. Greco-Roman slam. Elaine is attempting a guillotine choke. Oh my goodness, Elaine sets up the guillotine choke, applies pressure, and Mizwar taps out to the guillotine choke, meaning that Dwayne the Pain Elaine is your middleweight champion out of Spokane, Washington. And Tora Mizwar, number 20 middleweight in the world, that's got to be an upset of some sorts. So that is a poor match by their standards. So that is going to be the end of the card. And that is probably going to be the end of the episode. So critical rating, decent. Commercial rating, very poor. That's simply because a lot of these fighters don't have a lot of name value. That'll eventually get better as this goes on. So, fight of the night, Linton Wren versus Steve Mason. Yeah, they had a great mating. Knockout of the night goes to Linton Wren. He gets a nice bonus. And submission of the night to Dwayne Elaine. So 16,000 in attendance in Arizona, 3 million at the door, a million, nearly 1.5 million buys from pay-per-view for $8.8 million. All right, so that's going to do it here for this episode. I'll be back giving you UCHFF 7 and UCHFF Live, and I'll probably begin scheduling the 8th edition of UCHFF. And we'll get into more particular details. But as for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.